Greetings, loyal viewers, and welcome back to another installment of November in Bikini Bottom. In continuing from Friday's video, we're going to be taking a look at another YouTube poop, this time called SpongeBob's House Hijinks. I'm not really entirely sure what episodes are going to be used for that one, considering there's more often than not a lot of weird hijinks that go on at SpongeBob's house, so it makes me equally confused but also more intrigued as to what they could do with that for a YouTube poop. This one comes courtesy of Rat Doctor. This one was uploaded like a year and a half ago, so excuse me. I probably could have reacted to this back then for last year's November in Bikini Bottom, but hell with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now and finally put it aside, because I actually did have to notice this one back then. At least I think I have. Back when I was looking for videos to react to for that month. But I just decided, you know what, I wanted to try and end things on a bit of a high note with last year's November Bikini Bottom, and unfortunately that didn't turn out so well. Mostly thanks to YouTube's bogus copyright system. I'm still kind of trying to work on that, but considering all that's happened, that's been getting very complicated, so we'll see what happens in that regard. But for now, let's just focus on seeing what this person has in store for his YouTube poop, so sorry about that. When you record a lot of videos, your throat tends to either get irritated or full of phlegm. And so far right now it's been a little bit of the latter. Not to a concerning degree, but still. Anyway, without further ado, let's get it on. SpongeBob's... okay. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that is... I know it's just editing the face inside the mouth, but that looks weird as hell.
Don't eat the elephant, Patrick.
You know, since they're sea creatures, doesn't that technically count as cannibalism?
Don't worry, guys. Everything's under control. Everything's under control. Everything's under control.
Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those kinds of YouTube poops, isn't it? I really do hope there's a little bit more effort put into trying to make some, albeit I have a feeling they would be incredibly raunchy regardless of the fact, but I hope there's at least an attempt at better humor than just crazy, over-the-top editing, which I'm not saying the last one didn't have that, but this one looks like it's relying much more heavily on that so far. So we're going to see how the rest of this goes.
Someone turn them upside down, mountain down, side up, and someone turn them down, side, mountain upside up, upside down, down, upside down.
SpongeBob! No! Patrick, don't you have to be Squidward?
Not until 3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. This is kind of the coin toss you have to make when it comes to YouTube poops. Are you gonna get the ones that at the very least you can tell the person was genuinely trying to do something funny, albeit still insane? Or are you gonna get stuff like this? Again, I want to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but so far he's not convincing me otherwise.
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
Oh my god. Okay, that one was a little better, because like they're actually taking that joke and making it more literal, like it's happening again. Which, by the way, that makes me feel even worse for SpongeBob.
Do it again. Do it again.
Sandy, can you please punch him?
I've been too careless from now on. I am on patrol.
Hey, SpongeBob.
My butt is not safe out here.
Oh my god. What the what? You know, funnily enough, SpongeBob has dug holes back into his house in order to get back into his house before. So it makes me wonder why characters just don't do that more often in this show. Especially because I feel like that would be very convenient for them on a few cases, like in Party Pooper Pants.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Yes,
SpongeBob?
thank you. What the what?
Hello, friend.
Oh.
Enjoying the outside world?
What?
Enjoying the outside world?
SpongeBob, you're gonna need to speak up.
Enjoying the outside world?
What y'all doing?
Okay, why? Okay, first of all, why is Patrick now a inflatable doll? And second of all, I don't think I didn't notice the SpongeBob face on the other side of that door there.
Oh, living out the remainder of my meaningless life in space. If you guys were smart, you would look like this.
Patrick, where did you get those glasses?
Crazy talk.
It's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk.
At this point, I would have honestly preferred it if he at least said one obscenity.
Sorry.
No, you ain't.
Remember Patrick's words.
Okay, that was
Sorry,
a little fun.
SpongeBob.
You saw what happened to me, and next time it'll be Squidward!
No, it won't.
Next time it'll be...
Where'd those bricks come from? And also, come on, man. I know Squidward's not always nice to you, but you didn't have to throw a brick at him like Kevin McAllister did to the thieves in Home Alone 2. Like, come on, that's just mean.
Squidward,
Ain't you gonna get lonesome?
I won't be lonesome. I've got all the friends I need right here. This is Penny,
That is a nice-looking penny.
and Penny,
What?
and Penny, and Penny, and Penny, and Penny.
What about the Krusty Krab?
Yeah, and also, what about the other friends? I love Chip and used napkin. And apparently Gary really, really loved Chip, if you know what I mean.
No problem. With these spiky cleats, anything is possible.
What about eat?
Oh my god. SpongeBob would never do that to the Krusty Krab. He's dedicated to that place, damn it.
What about Squidward?
I don't like where this is going. What is he gonna do?
No problem.
Oh, come on! Why are you being so mean to Squidward right now? Yeah, you kind of deserve that, SpongeBob. You're being kind of an asshole.
It's working, Patrick. We gotta try something else.
That's when I punch him.
Okay, that was a little fun.
Let's sing a song about magical arms. I know where you get magical arms in space.
Don't worry, Patrick. Don't worry, Patrick. We'll get SpongeBob's line, and then he'll see nothing. Hey, SpongeBob.
I'm guessing the joke was that he forced Squidward into space there, into outer space and all that. Hence why the yelling sort of faded there.
My new hobby is much safer, collecting poison sea urchins.
A few moments later.
My new hobby is much safer, dying right now in some sort of fiery explosion.
One eternity later. Lol.
My new
Lol. If I remember correctly, that's from the episode Chocolate with Nuts, when they were trying to fake having severe injuries to get the person to buy their chocolate, only for it to ironically backfire on them at that point.
new hobby.
We gotta try
I do need to
something
rewatch
else.
some of the classic SpongeBob
I don't
episodes
need
again.
Gary.
Meow.
Let's sing a song.
Oh, come
about
on.
nothing.
Don't do your boy Gary dirty like that.
Everything I could ever want is right here.
And to be fair, considering they cheered him simply cleaning up the stage and all that stuff, I think it's safe to say they would cheer for just about anything, wouldn't they?
And everything I could never, ever, ever want is right here.
Wait a minute.
And to be fair, that's not the most terrifying face of SpongeBob they could have used. And for those who've seen the SpongeBob episode, Who Bob What Pants, know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's not SpongeBob SquarePants. That is SquareBob SpongePants. That's me. We're gonna find SpongeBob SquarePants.
12 seconds later.
Wait a minute. That is crazy SpongePants Bob.
Let's sing a...
I have no idea what you just said, but I know people tend to give season 4 a lot of flack, but Fear of a Krabby Patty was a really funny episode, and I stand by that.
song about Gary.
Gary, come home.
And now, let's sing a song about...
I hate you.
Let's see.
Song about Gary, a song about magical arms, a song about I'm sure that's probably supposed to translate to something, but I'm not entirely sure.
Let's sing a song about... Glad that's over.
Yeah,
SpongeBob,
evidently.
we're gonna find something that's so dang fun that you'll have to try. Trampoline.
Ice cream!
Well, you know what they say. You scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. Which, sounds nice right about now. I think we still have some cookies and cream ice cream in the freezer.
Rattlesnakes.
I still scream!
Why would you surround his house with rattlesnakes? And how did you even get them here in the first place?
Nothing's working, Patrick. We gotta try something else.
I mean, hey, when in doubt, just punch the problem away.
Now remember,
Am I right?
don't be Patrick, be Squidward.
Well, I mean, Squidward is about as ugly as a gorilla, so I'd say that probably checks.
I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, 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 Squidward.
That too. I probably should have seen that one coming.
Hey, SpongeBob.
Hello, friend.
Well, he is stretchy, so it kind of makes sense he would be able to do that.
Guys, really,
Did I
this
just
is
see
your
Donkey
saddest,
Kong
maddest,
there?
maddest attempt yet. That's Patrick in the same Squidward costume he wore for Squidween last year.
No, really.
Squidward,
You
huh?
gotta come save me.
Hey, Sandy!
Kind of makes me wonder why they didn't also have a fast edit of him clearly twerking right directly towards Sandy. Like, as a kid, I wasn't entirely sure what that was, but now as an adult, I'm like, how the hell did they get away with that?
But you're supposed to be
If
in the
you,
Squidward.
especially considering
I am
what
in the Squidward
twerking
suit.
is and the implications behind
I
it.
am in the Squidward
Will you all stop throwing bricks at Squidward?
suit.
What the fuck? You know what that kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of that Godzilla video where he, that one Godzilla video, you've probably seen it, or at least seen a still shot of it. This Godzilla creepypasta about the actor who was so ingrained in the role of Godzilla that he stuck in the suit. He stuck in the suit no matter what, to a point where he actually literally became, in the most horrific way you can imagine, became one with the suit itself. Like, that's what this visual gag is kind of reminding me of a little bit.
I thought I was Squidward.
If you're
Squidward.
then who's that?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bet that it's either the real Squidward or they're gonna play the gorilla with Squidward's nose. Let's see what happens. I saw it.
Well,
What the
here I
fuck?
go. Taking my first step. Taking my first step. Taking my first step. I think I can take my first step. I did it! I made it to Shell City, and I beat the Cyclops! Nothing can stop me now!
Well, except for those. And intense dry heat. That actually almost killed him. That scene was dark. And I still cry a little bit when that scene plays out in the movie. But yeah, gonna be honest, as far as YouTube poops go, which I know objectively speaking they're definitely not like top tier quality, But if nothing else, I would still take those over the AI slop that's flooding YouTube these days anyway. And really, that's all I have to say about that. Like, again, there were maybe one or two moments that did make me laugh a little bit. But for the most part, this, like I mentioned earlier, is one of those kinds of YouTube poops. The kind that is just full of way too much. And I'm not saying that none of them are guilty of that, because even some of the admittedly funnier ones out there, like the ones from Jalerbo, still tend to have a lot of in-your-face editing. Which, don't get me wrong, I know as someone who has a bit of experience in editing, that editing in general is not easy. There are definitely some forms where it's definitely a lot less time consuming, especially things like reaction videos, for example. But for the most part, yeah, this was just mostly stuff that was just like in your face. Like, it didn't seem like it was trying to have a point behind any of it. Which I know is kind of a weird thing to say, but like I said, at least with that one that I reacted to Friday and the other one that I reacted to a couple of years ago, at least they seem like they tried to a degree to have a point behind them beyond just in-your-face visual humor based on over-the-top editing and all that stuff. This, sorry to say, Rat Doctor, but you really gotta do a lot better than that. Because, and here's the thing, right? I'm not that hard of a person to entertain, but even I can recognize when something just isn't that funny for the most part. And that, oh god, that just was not all that funny to me. Like, I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt, I really did, but it was just a big heap of in-your-face nothingness. And hopefully going forward, more of the videos I react to, a couple of them in which may or may not end up being more YouTube poops. We'll just wait and see, because if nothing else, YouTube poops can be fun to react to, depending on who's making them. But even I can acknowledge that, generally speaking, on a more objective level, again, if I was to bring objectivity into things like this, they're not good videos, but they can be entertaining. But this, sadly, was not one of them. So, yeah, that's about all the time we got. If you liked the video, go ahead and comment, like, and or subscribe. And if you have any other suggestions, leave some down in the comment section below. And as always, I'm King Gargantuas, and take care.